Oh, the swagster. He's here again. We have all been blessed this very day. How are you, bro? You got here before I sent it in the Discord. That's crazy. That's crazy. The moment I pressed Control V Enter, you were in the chat. It's got to be some sort of record. I saw the notification pop up on my phone screen. That was a fast notification. YouTube's actually doing their job. That's crazy. Here, I'll catch you up. I'll catch you up on what you've missed. We were a vampire, which was crazy fun until I was spending like upwards of 500 gold trying to get somebody to talk to me. That's about it. And we did some Mages Guild and whatnot, but it's mainly just now trying to level up my skills enough to advance and then finish out those quests. But right now we're just finishing the main story to tell them about that. The loading screen I was in ended at the exact same time, so I knew it was my fate for me to join. Duh. It was foretold in the prophecy of swag. Okay, frames. I already see that like 118 of my frames have dropped. Surprise, surprise. Anyways, let me get up Morrowind. Dude, it's actually crazy. If the Oblivion remake drops on the 21st. That would be actually crazy. We might, if it does, we might have to stop Morrowind just for a little bit. Just for a bit. Not forever. Do not fret. Alright. We were...
That's disgusting.
Doing the main story.
I think you should leave before I lose my lunch.
Oh yeah, and I was using a bow. Ah, shit. Oh god. Why am I over encumbered? What did I pick up? Right. The Dwemer Coherer is 40 weight. That's, unfortunate. Actually, wait, hold on, let me... Alright, we don't need to use any of these at the moment. Okay, perfect. Caius, watch over my armor hammers. And then I was actually having fun using a bow and arrow in this game. I was sniping people. Call me Dumpleless because, dude, I did not miss one single time. Absolutely not. And you don't need to go back and rewatch that entire stream. You just need to believe my word. Oh, shut up, dude. Bro thinks he's so original. Coming up to me, I am a sleeper of the 6th house. Bro thinks he's so original. Where can I buy arrows? We need more. We need more arrows. Maybe at the other guild halls. Maybe like the other guild halls, like with their chest. And the Fighters Guild have them.
I'm listening.
Viva La Dumpy. Coldplay, more like hot play. Yellow, more like orange. Thunder, more. Wait, that's Imagine Dragons. Never mind. The bit's ruined. The bit is ruined. I fucked it up.
I suppose I have a moment.
But it is extremely
What do you
nice
want?
not having people scream in my ear every 2 seconds. Coldplay, more like dump E. Oh, got him. Uncultured? What do you mean uncultured? Who's uncultured? Nobody here is uncultured except for you, Mr. Jelly.
What's this?
Okay, once we get some more arrows, then we'll head over to Telfir.
Go ahead.
Telfir? I don't know. I tend to say both. Not on purpose. It's whatever will roll off the tongue better at the moment, I suppose.
Do you want something from me?
Please,
Do I wanna-
by all means, I'm listening.
Yes, I do want to go down these stairs.
Your actions bring a price.
How's the audio? Is it too quiet, or was it
Is there something
Or
I
is
can
it-
do for you?
too loud? And sorry for the chewing, my bad. Sorry, I was smithing and enchanting some broken-ass armor for me and my army of followers. Dude, what are you playing? I wasn't referencing Coldplay.
Spit it out or hit the
Are you-
road.
Then what are you... there's one song that I think, but I don't remember how that goes.
Can I help you out? Do you need something?
Skyrim? Dude, hell yeah. Whoa. What armor are you enchanting, though? That's the important question here. What armor? Because you could be, you know, enchanting some, like, what's a bad piece of look, like, what's bad looking armor in that game?
You seem worthy of my knowledge.
Level 35. Do they not have a guild
I'm
chest?
listening.
It wasn't a song, it was like Viva La Revolution, but dumpy? Oh. Yeah, I didn't get that.
A sincere welcome to you. I take it you want something. Well,
Okay,
what is
whatever.
it?
We have 114 arrows. That's fine.
Probably nothing.
I know you won't like it, but it's the sleekest looking armor in the game. Oh god. I think, genuinely though, I think my least favorite looking armor, and it's not the entire armor set, it's the armor piece. The fur helmet. My god, it looks terrible. Especially if you're like a Khajiit or an
What
Argonian.
brings you here, friend?
Tell me, what is the armor? The Blade's armor.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
We all have our opinions, and you know, we all have our preferences. We listen and we don't judge.
May I help
I
you?
suppose I have a moment. What is it?
No, I do like the look of the Blade's armor. I just don't like the blades in that game. The Deathbrand helmet is pretty ugly too. Yeah, it looks like one of those like goggles that the sidekick wears on the motorbike when they're sitting in that when they're sitting in the I don't know what it's called, but you know how the motorcycle has like the like the little side cart. The fur helmet looks homeless. The helmet itself, I mean, yeah. I do not like the fur helmet at all. Stahlrim looks goofy. The light version of Stahlrim, I will say, looks goofy as fuck. I think the heavy set looks all right. But for how hard it is to obtain, I don't think it's worth it. Well, it's got flared base, dude. I don't know. The Creation Club for Stahlrim is some Chef Kiss armor. It is. I agree. Alright, we need to go to Telfir.
May I help you? Go ahead. What was that about?
Ooh, maybe the Sadrith Mora Fighters Guild has some. Hold up, my brain might be cooking.
I've got a few minutes if you need some.
May I help you?
My god, look at that. I'm like the smartest man alive. Sometimes.
Hail and welcome, friend. Hail.
Okay. Wait, what? Wolverine Hall? Oh god, where the fuck am I? I wanted to go outside, not inside. Oh god. Why did I just forget, like, this entire layout? Hold on. Let's go back to the Imperial Shrine. Bam, got it. I knew where I was going all along. I just made it seem like I didn't. Daedric and Vampire Royal Armor are my favorites. And Dark Brotherhood. Dude, the Vampire Royal Armor is really cool looking. I like the gloves. Because they have, like, claws on them. One thing I will say about the Dark Brotherhood armor, I do not like how tight it is. It's super tight. Like, it looks uncomfortably tight. The vamp gloves are so good. They are. Same with the boots. I like the boots as well. Okay, how would I give you... Just take my gold, man. Take me to... You can't take me to Telfir? Are you kidding me?
Say what you want or go.
I think you can, if you can take me to Tel Mora. Alright, whatever. We're walking. The Steel Spell Knight armor is the best armor in an Elder Scrolls game. I'll die on that hill. The Spell Knight armor is really cool. I don't know if it's the best, though. IMO. I don't know if it's my personal favorite. It's definitely cool, though. I like the ebony, if I'm being honest, more than the steel. I have a retexture that makes it look more like this specific material that isn't uncomfortable tight. Then what is it? You know what the best armor in any game is? What is it? No. Oh! Swag. What is it, Swag? I think my favorite in any Elder Scrolls game is probably an ESO set, but then it depends which piece, and I have a bunch of favorites. ESO's got some good ones, I will say. Oh my god, it's a rat. Watch my fearsome aim. Idiot. We do have to use longsword, though. Like, we do have to switch off of bow for a minute. Because we need our longsword to be 70. Alright, Dreg. Alright, I get it. God damn. Alright. You know what we're gonna... You know what? We're just... Fuck you guys. What are you gonna do now, Dreg? Can you not shoot through water? Frank, HDs makes it look less like a GIMP suit, but it's too shiny for me. I think I've seen that one. I think I know which one you're talking about. I like the one that adds it as the black hand robes. I like the black hand robes. We just kill him and take his Daedric armor?
Say what you want.
We kill him and take his armor? This whole time I thought that your Skyrim character was named Socks at the Disco. I think sometimes I say Socks. But it's Thox. TH. Offer Dwemer artifact as gift. A gift! For me! How thoughtful. And shrewd. I suppose you know I am a collector, and that such a gift is no bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills. So why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Devoth Fear. You have the divine disease. You want to plunder the dungeon, or leer at my daughters? Not either. The magical principles of corpus disease are exclusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is some manner the curse or blessing of a god, perhaps both a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of corpus. It saps the mind and destroys the body, but to a wizard, it is profound and glorious mystery, a riddle worth a long lifetime of study. Plunder the dungeon. When you live for thousands of years, you need a hobby, something you love, always sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts, have quite a few Dwemer pieces, and as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1, don't hurt the inmates. 2, don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves. Okay, well... Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? I forget his kids are test tube babies. My god, they're Homelander! Oh my god. David Fear created Homelander. Guys, I'm onto something. I'm onto something big. Super big. So big. How interesting. Did you know that corpus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Ashlanders say the Nerevarine will be immune to disease. I've always thought, maybe I have the Nerevarine down in my corpasium. But I don't even know it. Ha ha, the Nerevarine is a far disgusting corpus monster and mad as marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? That's a fascinating story you tell. You might be the Nerevarine, which means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions, but let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure corpus. Doesn't work though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects. But you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Yagram Bagarn. My oldest patient. Handy fellow. Fixes things for me. Bring the boots back, then you can have the potion. Thanks, man. When I'm finished with my need of you, that armor is mine. Kidding, of course. Of course, I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Okay. To a different mod? Good. Swag really wants to know what mod you're using. My god, yeah, I love him. I don't know if you want to love Homelander.
Questions?
Endure their attacks. Alright. I will endure. I will endure so much. I will endure their attacks. I think you go through the door and in through here. I believe. Yeah, there he is. Hey guys, you want to know what the Dwemer looked like? Huh. Not Homelander. Yagram Bargain. Okay. Bagarn. My bad. That's fair. He's a chill dude. I mean, you can just see how chill he is. He's got steam coming out of his head. Blowing off some steam. You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer mage crafter could have done so much. But only idiots could have created these boots. It shames my race that we must be judged by the works of such lack-wit blunderers. I'm so mad Bethesda cut Yargram's voice lines. They fit him so well. Patch for Pursuits reintegrates them, luckily. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know he had voice lines. That's actually cool. What does he sound like? Like, give me, like, a good description of what this dude sounds like. Cause, like, every time I've seen him, like, the first time I saw him, I always thought he sounded like, "Hi! Ye here for the Dwemer boots! Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could." Something like that. Something like that. I don't know why. He just looks like it. But I can also hear him having a deep voice. I think that calling him probably. Lord Fear obtained these enchanted Dwemer boots from an unfortunate thief, and, given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the fellow came a bad end, but I can do nothing for them. The fundamental enchantment is flawed. Might as well start over again. If such a pair of boots could still be fashioned in these benighted latter days, the Latter-day Saints, but I have done my best. Take them to Lord Fear with my sincere apologies. Okay. Awesome. He sounds like the most nasally, phlegmy nerd you could imagine. So, actually, the Dwemer boots... wait.
So, actually, the Dwemer boots, suck, but I tried to fix them up.
Why trying to fix them up?
I'm trying to do it. I can't do it. I'm trying to. I feel like I'm close, though. I can't get that nasally sound. Ugh. So legitimately, all I can do is the nerd voice. It's the only thing that comes out of my mouth. No, wait, the first voice was perfect? Wait, actually?
Is there something I can do?
Oh god, how did I do the first one? So, actually, the boots. I can't. I don't know. I mean, maybe. That sounds more like a wood elf, though. Sound like Septimus? Indeed! The Elder Scroll! Indeed! Do a Valley Girl voice. What does that sound like? The boots first, please. And now I will give you the potion. On the following condition, you must drink it here before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Yes, give me the potion. Good. Open your mouth. Oh god, hold on. Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Good. Now swallow. Goodness. Good grief. Look. Look, it's working. Remarkable. Let me check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have corpus disease, just like I planned. But all your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I will go try it out on some more desperate inmates. But I'll answer any questions you have before you go. I do not want to listen to the data for ERP. Why not? Why not? I think everybody in chat could agree that they want to listen to the ERP. I think they do. Alright. But I must hurry back to report to the Spy Master and search for the lost prophecies. Okay. Awesome sauce. Am I still levitating? Oh, I am. Under, deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Best bar in all of Tez. Dude. It is. It goes crazy. New ship, dump heifer. Dude. Dude. I better get writing on the book. I better get writing on the What are the, oh my god, why can't I remember what they're called? Why can I not remember what they're called? Oh my god, why? What are they called? Oh no, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting the name. Where people write, like, stories. Fan fiction. Fan fiction. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Time to write the fan fiction about Dumpy and Daybell. Someone called him Twankle in ESO. Are they wrong, though? I don't see any error in their name. I've seen some wild names in ESO. What? How did that miss? It went straight through him. Oh, you're not dead. Easy. No. Exactly. Alright. Let us switch back to Longblade to get this leveled up. We need it leveled up. So we can then eventually progress through the Fighters Guild again. What is it at? 57. Okay. Just 13 more levels. Only 13. One of my favorite ESO names has to be Butt Ass the Ass Butt. What an innovative and creative name, truly. Only, not even Shakespeare could come up with something that intelligent, something that fortuitous. I don't even know what fortuitous means, but that seems like the right word to use. Alright, chat, I shall be right back. Do not go anywhere. I will not be long. I'm back. Finally? Finally what? Huh, Jelly? Finally what? I don't feel like having headphones on right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Headphones seem icky. Honestly, over the years, I kind of don't really play, like, if I'm not, like, streaming or recording, I don't really have headphones on. Or if, like, I mean, I will if I'm playing with somebody, but, like, if I'm just playing by myself, dude, I don't have headphones on.
Stay
I
out
just
of
use the
trouble and you won't
speakers.
get hurt.
That was some peak
Come
chair
on, I
gameplay.
haven't got all day, you know.
The chair was gaming? Holy shit. Actually crazy. Seemed like the chair didn't get anywhere though, so must have been not peak
Tidings and good
gameplay.
wishes to you, friend.
Chilling in the yurt, dude. Hell yeah.
What can I
No
do
better
for you,
place to
friend?
chill than the yurt. If I'm
Criminals should
being
be
honest.
dealt with harshly, don't you think?
Wow, that was a lot for nothing. I was like, what? Oh, you can't teach me any more about
All right, I'm intrigued. Go ahead.
lame. Like, actually.
Of course.
Anyways. Oh,
What may
wait,
I do
wait,
for
let's
you?
sleep so we can actually have health and whatnot. Oh, nuts. The presence of what? What is here?
Yes, stranger?
What is here disturbing my sleep more than... Oh. Hello? Okay. Let's read what happened in my dream. I was looking through my Steam screenshots and I still can't figure out why I've been sent to jail -1 times. You're just that epic, dude. You're just that epic. Case closed. In my dreams, I guess I should say swag. You're just that swag. In my dreams, a tall figure in a golden mask spoke to me. Lord Nerevar Indoril. Hi, Resdania. Long forgotten, forged anew. 3 belied you, belied you. Whatever. 3 betrayed you. 1 you betrayed was 3 times true. Wait, who is this dude? Dr. Seuss? Dagoth Seuss? Seuss-er? Dude. That's fire. That's a fire line. 3 betrayed you. 1 you betrayed was 3 times true. Lord Warren Dagoth, Dagoth-er, steadfast, liegeman, faithful friend, bids you come and climb Red Mountain. Beneath Red Mountain once again, break your bonds, shed cursed skin, and purge the Enwa from Morrowind. Hell yeah, dude. Right on. Whoa, day 233 is crazy. I guess.
Say what you want.
I've like waited a fuck ton though.
Go ahead.
Like I've done like rest until healed like 90 million times, so that's probably why.
I don't think so.
Orders. Continue pursuing the Nerevarine prophecies. Oh, wait. Sorry. Dumpy, thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of bad news. I've been recalled to the Imperial City. You'll be promoted to operative, and will head the Blades here in Vardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go. Continue pursuing the Nerevarine prophecies, as the Emperor commands. First, go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, and get Merha Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message. There, under the code word, Amaya. Then take the lost prophecies, go to Nibbana Mesa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions, and follow the prophecies. Good luck. Promoted to operative. That makes you the ranking Blades agent here in Vardenfell District. As far as I know, there may be other Blade agents here I don't know about. It wouldn't surprise me. I may be gone a while, and you'll have expenses. Here's some gold, and you can use the house until I return. And I won't be needing these blacks or the ring while I'm in Cyrodiil. Maybe they'll come in handy. Take good care of them. I will. And indeed, I'll put them on right now, because they're actually kind of crazy. Hold on. Where is it? Where's Caius? Nah, Caius Ring. Fortify Luck 20 points. Fortify Security 20 points. His shirt, Fortify Sneak 20. Chameleon 20% on the pants. Super good. I will take them. What can you train me in? You're not the type I like to deal with. Dude. What's your problem with me? Rip Caius. He is in Oblivion, so he's probably dead. Probably from overdose. Are you gonna get mad at me?
Made your last mistake.
Dude, you're leaving anyways. You said I could use the house. You said I could use the house. And now you're gonna try and kill me for using the house. Look at him. His diaper butt. Anyways.
Let's
Okay,
get this
let
over
us
quickly.
go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. Alright, to Vivek we go. Bro is chilling too hard in the yurt. For hence he didn't come out of the yurt.
Do you want some? Go ahead.
Say your words.
Oh, Mage's Guild. Rip Caius, he died how he lived. Hi. Yeah.
Of course. What may I do for you?
I feel like... Okay, hear me out. I feel like Caius is an average... Like a huge Creed listener. You can, like, take a good look at Caius
Well
and
met.
tell me
Greetings.
he's not... With arms wide open. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me otherwise. He is a Creed listener. We need to go to the back.
Stay out of trouble and you'll have none from me.
I see I stand in.
Go ahead.
Or would he be more of Stain?
How does the day greet you,
Your
friend?
actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
Oh, what? How am I stuck? Would he be more Stained or Creed? He's got to be one of the two. There's no way he's not. Oh my god, wait. Caius Cosade's initials are CC. Creation Club initials are CC. Was this subtle foreshadowing for Skyrim's Creation Club? Huh. Holy swag. You're onto something. You're... Oh my god. They knew all along. They knew. I think you need to dig deeper, swag. I think you need to dig deeper. Find out the true mystery of what is going on in the Creation Club. Is it really Caius? Or was it all just an elaborate hoax? No! Oh, alright, we're good. We're good. I miss being a vampire. I miss having the attributes. Remember my first time playing this game? I wanted their
We're
armor
watching you.
so bad
Scout.
that I killed one and then took the armor. But then, I didn't know that if you wore the helmet in front of the guards, they'd kill you. Caius mentions being recalled to Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil is the main settings of the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, for which a remake was announced this week. It was staring at us in the face this whole time. Oh my god. This is deeper than any of us could have imagined. Oh my god. Wait. There's no way. Wait, hold on. My god. Oh my god. It's day 233, in-game. 12 p.m., 5 Rain's hand. If I did my math right, that equals 21.41666667. If you, hold on, let me do this. If you take 233, divide it by 12, then you take that number, add 5, 21.416667, and the game is rumored to come out on the 21st of April. Shit. Maybe I did my math wrong. That's not too far-fetched. But still. Imagine if I didn't.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble.
Annoying.
Actually, let me double check. Let me double check. I don't need to look like an idiot. Okay, divide that. Okay, I lied. It's 24.417. But guess what month it is? Guess what month it is? The 4th month. It's the 4th month. Still. That's crazy. Helmet and Curious pisses off Ordinators. Oh, I thought it was just the helmet. Skyrim CC Ordinator armor is amazing looking. Dude. It is. I really like most of the Creation Club armors in Skyrim. I think
I
they
will
look
listen,
all really
Outlander,
cool.
but make it quick.
Goodness, you really put your whole boy pussy into that? Dude. I put my whole boy pussy into everything I do. Where is her house? Aren't we supposed to like go into her quarters? Hi, Fane. Oh, Milo's quarters. We passed them. It's not rumored to come out on April 21st. It's just the week of April 21st. Therefore, the remake is dropping April 24th. Oh my. Cereal! Cereal! I didn't do my math wrong. I did my math right. Oh my god, it's all coming together, guys. Guys. It's not shadow dropping. They've been planning this remake before, 1, the original game came out, and 2, it's been over 2 decades. How stupid can we be? How foolish?
I'm sure there's someone else you can.
I just bought Proudspire Manor, and now I'm poor. Seems about right. Was it worth it? Was Proudspire Manor really worth it? Where are her quarters? Cannon quarters. Cannon. Oh, Milo's quarters. Right there. We found it. Amaya. Sorry I missed you. I had to run some old documents over to the Inquisitor at the Ministry of Truth, and I'm likely to be tied up there for a while. Why don't you meet me there as soon as you can? Then we can leave together as soon as I'm done. And Amaya, don't forget to bring me the 2 Divine Intervention Scrolls you borrowed. Or, if you used them, buy a couple of new ones for me. I think I'm going to need them soon. Janad Maline at the Mages Guild in the Foreign Quarter keeps them in stock. Alvea Saram is the guard at the entrance. Just tell her you're looking for me and she'll let you in. Your faithful friend, Mara. P.S. I left a couple of levitate potions here for you, just in case. I couldn't remember if you knew the spell or not. So I drew a couple from stock. Well, thank you. Well, I won't be needing those. What else you got in here? 2 gold? Wow, your room is pretty bare bones. Whoa, wait. Poor has the letter O in it 2 times. Oblivion has the letter O in it 2 times. Does this mean the remake is coming out on the 21st? Holy shit. It could. It could. Also, it was not worth it. I only bought it to become Thane. Fair enough. That's what I usually do. I just use Lakeview Manor most of the time since Hearthfire dropped. I used to be Proudspire Andy, but now I'm Lakeview Andy.
What do you want?
I think it's the best out of the 3 you can build. Alright, boat of trash. Here we go. Actually, wait, we don't even need to use that. Hold on. I think... not this one, which is Honestly, really, we made a statue of Vivek killing a beetle. Dick riding. Dick riding. That is certified dick riding right there. Anyways. Bam. Hello. You're not here to visit anyone, are you? Mara said you would come. I'll say you subdued me with magic and stole my key. It opens all 3 exterior doors. The upper back door is the best. You'll need the other key for other doors inside. Search for the keys in desk. No one carries keys while on duty. Mara is in prison keep in the cell on the far right. Mara said you'd bring scrolls to get out. Some of us are sympathetic to dissident priests, but kill an ordinator and you'll lose that sympathy. Here's the key to the entrance. Now get going. Well, I won't be caught. Because we have the Amulet of Shadows. Hopefully they do not see me. Okay, we got the Grand Inquisitor's key. Which way do I go again? Not that way. On the far right. I personally prefer Hale Arden Hall because I don't know how to pronounce that. Because of how close it is to Whiterun. That's fair. Gotta love Whiterun. I mean, it's the city that I visit the most. I think it's the city that everybody visits the most. I'm gonna be honest. Whiterun is just the staple city that everybody goes to. Live in the Clockwork Place most of the time, but the Dragonborn Museum safe house is good too. You're right, Darnell. I do need to play Clockwork. I remember playing it like a few years ago, but I don't really remember any of it except for the player home because it's a good house. It's a cool house. It's the coolest house ever. Anyways, do you have the Divine Intervention Scrolls? I have an escape plan. I'll need one Divine Intervention Scroll myself for my escape plan. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer for you if you have one, but if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me a Divine Intervention Scroll. Yes, we got that. You've said that 3 times. I'll meet you at the secret dissident priest monastery at Hola Mayan. For safety, we'll travel separately. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Blada Hatera on the east docks of Ebonheart. Tell her I sent you, and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Hola Mayana by boat. I'll meet you there, and we'll get the lost prophecies from Galavius Barslow, the leader of the dissident priests. And magic conceals the Holomayan entrance. Speak to Vervira Iron, a monk at the dock at Holomayan, about the hidden entrance. I don't need to do any of that, because I already know you have to wait for dusk. Or dawn. Dawn or dusk. Are we in Ebonheart? We are in Ebonheart. Oh, wonderful. Just what I needed. Oh, we're still levitating. Okay. I didn't realize that we were still levitating. I've got like 90 dogs and all of them live in the Dragonborn Museum, so I spend more time there. Dude, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. I love the dogs in Skyrim. Except I feel bad for the ones that you can get in Markarth because they're literally being trained by a cannibal. But yes, I'm Balata Hetera. Do I know you? Right, you're Dumpy. My friend said you might want to go fishing. Go fishing. I know a fine place. Excellent fishing, my friend. Maramilo says it's her favorite fishing spot. You ready to go? I am. Good, I'm ready to take you anytime when you're ready to travel. I'll be here to offer that service anytime you need it. Excuse me. I'm still levitating. How long does this levitate go on for? Like, genuinely. Oh, look at this. Look at these rats. Hello, rat. Alright. I would like to stop levitating now, please. 100 points. For how long, though? Well, I guess we gotta sit here until A, it opens, or until our levitate runs out. So, anybody doing anything fun for the weekend? I don't know how to small talk. $48 minutes real life minutes, or 1 in-game day. Yo, we're gonna be here for a little bit. We can't rest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oopsies. I've got a mod that adds a ton of dogs. Once I get them all, I put a screenshot in the Discord. Dude, you better. You better. You better send that screenshot, bro. I want to see all the pups. Even if they're pixelated. Even if they are made out of pixels. Maybe I can, like, glitch my way in. Hold on. See, at this angle, at this velocity, while slightly going up, you can glitch. Right here. Yep. Right. Yeah. I wonder if we travel again, if that would get rid of it. Maybe. Ah, it got rid of it. Hallelujah. Okay. Travel. Azura's Coast region. We can... I think we just missed it. I think we just missed the opening. Because it's what, 6 p.m., 6 a.m.? 7 right now. That's unfortunate. Wait, is it still open? It's still open! Ah, hurry. Hurry. What timing? Dogs made out of 1s and 0s are better than 0 dogs? That is true. You have a valid point there, Swag. Let's see if I remember where she is. Not you. Not in there. Not in there either. Ah!
You flatter me with
Thank
your
you, Dumpy, for
attention,
rescuing me.
Outlander.
Now I'll stay here with Master Barilo, and assist him with the monastery's library. Head of our secret order. Okay, cool. Hello.
Quickly,
Can I
Outlander.
help you?
I haven't much time.
Nerevarine. Our interest in the Nerevarine used to be a matter of principle, a willingness to consider the validity of mystical insights rejected by temple doctrine. Now, Dagoth grows stronger while the tribunal grows weaker. And the return of Saint Nerevar, even if only reborn in spirit, may be our best prospect of salvation. So long as the Ordinators, buoyant armigers, and the Tribunal could contain the Blight and Dagoth creatures within the Ghost Fence, faith in the Temple's protective power was strong. But now travelers and settlements suffer from Blight storms and marauding monsters, and the people fear the Temple is losing its ages-old battle with Devil Dagoth. Okay. 6th house. This is a new threat, and not yet widely recognized as another face of the devil Dagoth but is entirely a sign of a coming crisis, and the temple may no longer be able to protect Morrowind. In such troubled times, the Dunmer may return to the ancient pillars of faith, the ancestors and the Daedra, especially to the prophetic visions granted by Lord Azura. Then they may look to the Nerevarine, Saint Nerevar Reborn, and lead them against the grim armies of Dagoth-Ur. Cool. I forgot to go back to Eric the Slayer and tell him I gave his dad money for armor. Now I have to go back to Rorikstead, and that's so out of the way. I hate Rorikstead. Dude, Rorikstead fucking sucks. It should not be a place. Rorikstead should not be a place because, one, every time you go there, a dragon's there. A dragon spawns every time you load into Rorikstead. And there's a dragon burial ground right there, so of course there'd be a dragon there. And then two, everybody there sucks. Nerevar. By the way, here are a few books from our library you might find interest. Each gives a very different impression of Nerevar. Alright, Lost Prophecies. I have reviewed the Apocrypha, and have found 2 passages in particular interest. We've made copies of these passages to give you. Many are familiar with the 2 Nerevarine prophecies current among the Ashlanders called the Stranger and the Seven Vision. We have 2 other prophecies, the Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses, that may offer additional insight into the riddles surrounding the coming of the Incarnate. Perhaps these are the lost prophecies that your friend Nabani Mesa told you about. We have also prepared a document for you called the Karganak's Tools. This document will explain to you, and to others, the terrible secret that the temple conceals about the true history of the tribunal, and the corrupt nature of their divine powers. It is to conceal this secret that the temple persecutes the Nerevarine and its dissident priests. I can read, I promise. I can read. This prosecution must stop. We must be united against the true enemy, Dagoth-Ur. And if you are the Nerevarine, you must lead us against him. Nuke Rorikstead? I agree. Theoretically, if I was to have followers join the Blade, who would you recommend? I would recommend Sven. Dude, best fighter in all of Skyrim. Sven is definitely number 1. Then I would go to Mikael in Whiterun. And then I'd probably do Darkethis. and then I would do Feindal. This is theoretical idea. The blades don't suck. They do suck in Skyrim. The blades suck in Skyrim. Who did sucks at the Discord to recruit to the blades? I have a confession. I didn't do the blade storyline. I didn't do those quests. I wasn't gonna kill fucking Parthenax. Those were the only quests we didn't do, were the blades, because fuck the blades in that game. And as from what I remember, it's just getting people to join the blades, and that's it. Like, it wasn't anything interesting. And to be fair, I was kind of sick of playing Skyrim at that time. It's like, just let it end. Just, if I have to pick 30 more Nern roots, I'm gonna pull a Dagoth-Ur. I had fun playing Skyrim, though. It was fun until, like, the last 3 streams, and I was like, alright, bro. I'm done. You don't need to kill the P-Man to do the Blades quests? Wait, so you're actually doing every quest in Morrowind? I am. At least all the ones that I can do. So, like, we've fucked up a few quests, and then I'd have to make a new character and redo those quests, and then do the Thieves Guild quest line, and so on and so forth. I am not. Nope. And yes, I've seen the quests. If you are a man, you can do this quest. And for whatever reason. For what reason do I need to be a man to do this quest? But, no, it was like, it was like the last like 2 Skyrim streams, I was like just wanting to be done with it. Because it took us like what, 50 streams to do it all? 50? I don't know. All I know is it took 96 hours. It took 96 hours. I'm like, dude. But we did do all of them except for the blades. So, you know, I don't see that as a big loss. And in Oblivion, we did do every quest, but 2 of them in the Shivering Isles were bugged. Actually, no, 1 was bugged, the other, I just missed the RNG, because I didn't know it was RNG. And you had to save scum to get the item of the Amber Sheogorath, so that was fun. Are you gonna get Elton Brand without using the guide? No, I'll use the guide. Right now, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to I'm just trying to get through the main story and level up my long blade and such, so we can continue the Mages and Fighters Guild. An intersex god and a very bisexual man were okay, but a gay cat too far, make her strictly heterosexual. I know! And the thing about Dumpy isn't man or female. No. All of it. Everything you could think of, Dumpy is. But no, the game is like, huh. Okay. Let's not let you do this quest. Because in a blink of an eye, Dumpy could take the shape and anatomy of a man. Come on, Bethesda. What is this? You did all of them except for the Sheogorath-shaped amber, right? Yeah, pretty much. The other one was bugged. The Ballywag one was bugged. Which kinda sucks. But those were the only 2 that we couldn't do in Oblivion. So, like I said, I'm gonna do every quest that I can. Like when say I do make a new character, new save, and go through the Thieves Guild and clean up all the other quests, I might forget a quest or 2 or 3 that I couldn't do because I did another quest that counteracted that quest, if that makes sense. Unless I'm really thorough, but I haven't written down the quests that I've stopped myself from being able to do from doing another quest. So I don't know the names or what those quests are. I hope that makes sense, but we will do every quest. Hopefully. Sometime. The Hieroglypha are the collected priestly writings of the temple, and the Apocrypha are the hidden writings. I can't read, dude. I can't read today. My mind is shut down. It's like that SpongeBob episode where a bunch of SpongeBobs are running around throwing the papers from the filing cabinets because it's on fire. Known only at the highest level of the priesthood and inquisition, defying the temple, we have gathered as much as the Apocrypha as we can here in Hulamayan. One of the chief disputes between the temple and the dissident priest is that the temple hides the truth from its followers. Okay, what have we not? Through the doors of the unarmed house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of the oath-breaking house rings seven curses of gods blasphemed. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. Fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. Seventh curse, curse of dreams. Your copy of the 7 curses bears our guesses at intercepting the verses. In short form, 7 curses come from House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Flesh is corpus. Ghosts, seed, and despair are unclear. But Curse of Dreams seems to refer to the recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in towns. Are you gonna do the quest where you game end and tail off? Dude, yeah, I'm hoping to. If you want to maximize the number of quests you want to do, join House Redoran, as they have most quests available out of all 3 great houses. I counted. See, the thing with the houses, I plan on just, like, making a save before I do one of them. And then once I do one of them, I reload that save, do the other, reload that save, and then do the last one, and then just continue on, if that makes sense. But it's good to know that House Redoran has the most quests. We'll get that one over with first. We'll do that one first. From 7th sign of 11th generation, neither Hound nor Gwar, nor Seed nor Harrow, but Dragonborn. Skyrim predicted? Holy shit, they knew? They predicted Skyrim, Dragonborn? In Farstar marked, Outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain. Blessed guest counters 7 curses. Star blessed hand wields thrice cursed blades to reap the harvest of the unmourned house. I've annotated your copy of the Lost Prophecy with our best efforts and dude, I can't read today. I can't read interpretation, but a rough summary might be: any Outlander, foreign-born, but welcomed as guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. The Nerevarine, an Outlander? That wouldn't please many Ashlanders, and may explain how the prophecy got lost. Uh-huh! Alright, what else do I need to ask you about? I feel like that's all. Yeah, it looks like that's all we can talk about. Okay. Short interpretation of the Lost Prophecy. An Outlander, foreign-born, but welcomed as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hands, blessed by Azura, uses cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. Maybe the prophecy was lost because Ashlanders didn't like the idea of an Outlander Nerevarine. How dare they? What do I need to ask? Okay. I must bring these lost prophecies to Nabani Mesa as soon as I can. That's the one at the Urslaku camp, right? Yes. That is the one at the Urslaku camp. So we will use Quad Amulet. Right, we can't use that anymore. We're not a vampire. Shit. Scammed. Actually scammed. There goes all of that. There goes my grand scheme of teleporting to their camp to go to the Urslaku camp.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Unfortunate. Telvanni has the lowest number of quests. 29? That's the lowest? Oh, shit. I've never done the house quests. I think that's the same amount of quests that all of Skyrim guilds have combined. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll be in the land of Vardenfell for a while.
Yeah, not long ago.
Go ahead, stranger. That was the strangest book ever.
I'm just not excited for the house quests. That's pretty much it. Just because of what I plan on doing. Because it'd be easier to just do that than to start a new save and then go through them. And then go back, make a new save, and go through the other one. If that makes sense. Take me to... Take me to Sadrith Mora. You take me to Dagenfell. And then you can take me to Cole.
Make it quick, Outlander.
But literally all of the quests we have now, I believe, should be the houses, the rest of the guilds, the Imperial Shrine, and then, like, obviously, like, the DLCs. In my experience, House Telvanni actually goes by rather fast, even without taking into account its number of quests, due to most of them being go buy this thing and bring it somewhere. I see. Fetch quests. No, that's not too bad. We'll have this discovery together. Be gentle, houses. It's my first time. Anyways, you know, where is it? Load of trash. There we go. Although, just an FYI, being promoted to Mouth can lock you out of Gallus Methendus quests, so get his stuff out of the way first. Oh, where is he? Like, who is he? What is his purpose? I mean, I've probably done that stuff. Like, I've probably met him, I just don't remember the name. I'm not good at remembering NPCs' names. Especially in this game. There's just... Probably how hard it is to pronounce their names is why. Fetch quest that requires you to buy stuff, I know. Probably don't get any gold either to compensate me. He's one of the mouse in the Telvanni Council in Sadrith Mora, where all the other early Telvanni quests come from. Oh. I see. Then I will be sure to get his stuff out of the way. Thank you for the tip, Serial. What? Oh my goodness. Alright. I see the camp. We're almost there. Oh, that was with no stamina too. Dude, I'm so good now. I'm so overpowered now, man. I almost have 100 agility too.
Do I know you?
Some of the quest rewards you with powerful enchanted items, including a glass dagger worth about 5k. Also, they teach you spells sometimes. Oh, huge. So it is worth it. Dragon's Bane has like 3 hits before it runs out of charges. Dude, yeah. That's a lot of good enchanted weapons in Skyrim like have like 3 to 4 hits, and it's like what's the point in even using it at that point? You know, it's like eating up your soul gems even with the black star. You have these lost prophecies. You will tell me these things over and over until I have them by heart. And then you will tell me what these priests say, what they see in these words. And then you must leave me. Hunt, sleep, train, feed, learn the land. I must bring these things into me. Pause. And place them before my ancestors and listen to them. and to the skies and the stars of my dreams. And then, when the moons have come and gone, return, and I will give you my judgment. Okay, so when the moons have come and gone to hear her judgment, so I will wait a day. Why would I use this when I can use Wind Shear? It's got broken enchantment and doesn't need to be charged. Exactly. Exactly. That's why with my Skyrim playthrough, when I did every quest, I used not Dawnblade, like Duskfang, with the Creation Club, because it's Duskfang. Duskfang is my favorite weapon in Oblivion. Of course, I'm gonna use it in Skyrim, and every time the day resets, the charge resets. So I'm ready to give you my judgment. The ancestors and stars have given me clear signs. The lost prophecies leave no doubt. The incarnate shall be an outlander. You, blessed by Azura, must lift the 7 curses of Dagoth-Ur. Prophecy has shown the 7 steps of Nerevarine path, and I have been chosen as your guide for each step on that path. I will read the signs and show you the way. It is time for you to walk the path of the 7 visions, and pass the 7 trials of the 7 visions. You are born on an uncertain day to uncertain parents, so you have passed the first trial. My dreams show me that you also fulfill the second trial, that neither blight nor age can harm him / the curse of flesh before him flies. I have read the signs, but I cannot understand. Can you explain this to me? That you have overcome the curse of flesh is strange enough, but it should protect you from blight and age is past belief. If the signs of my dreams are clear. You have passed the second trial, but the third trial is unfulfilled. The mystery of the third trial is not my secret to share. Go to Sol Matul, the guardian of our cult, and he shall tell you of the third trial. When you have fulfilled the third trial, return to me for guidance on your next steps of the path of the Nerevarine. Alright. We gotta make the moon come and go? Dude. I just made the moon come and go. I can do it again. Look at that. The moon has came, and it's gone. I'm level 87, so every enemy I fight is also level 87, and it makes me laugh when I see a level 87 skeever. Hey, bro. You better not underestimate that skeever. That skeever could do some serious damage. You wish to know about the third trial, and I shall tell you. You have entered the path of the Nerevarine. This is a hard thing to believe, but Nabani Mesa has spoken to me at the length of this, and I have had the time to consider. Therefore, I shall keep my own counsel, and set before you my own test. I do not dispute with the wise woman, but their ways are not the ways of the warrior. Many before have tried the path of the Nerevarine, but all have failed the warrior's test. You must have strength, courage, and cunning. These things I would test. Nearby lies Kogorun, the ancient halls of forgotten House Dagoth. In recent time, creatures of the Blight have come to dwell there. I myself went there with some brave hunters and came back again, but it was a bad place, and I'm not ashamed to say I was afraid. For myself and my men, if you would have me the secret of the third trial, the caverns dark where Azura's eyes sees, you'll first bring to me the 3 tokens from Dark Kogurun. The first token is corpus weepings from a corpus beast, to show that you have proof against these diseases' corruption. The second token is a cup with the mark of House Dagoth, for I myself have seen such cups there, and will know you have seen with your own eyes what I have seen with mine. The third token is the shadow shield, which lies in the tomb of Dagoth, in the lava tunnels deep beneath the ruined Kogurun. Beneath these things to me, and then, bring these things to me, and then I will tell you the secret of the third test. Alright, buddy. Actually, can I ask you where it is? Let me mark it on your map. Oh, dude, lovely. Thank you. Mwah, mwah. It's marked on my map. Awesome sauce. Okay. Time for an adventure. Look at the way he waddles. Do you think Morrowind inspired penguins to walk like how they do? Because penguins totally didn't exist before Morrowind. Like, if you asked a motherfucker in the 90s what a penguin was, they wouldn't be able to tell you. They didn't exist. I just gotta make sure I'm going the right way. I am a map checker Andy. I check my map in every game I'm playing. I will check it multiple times. Even if I just checked it, I'll be like, oh no, gotta check it again, just to be sure. And then I have to be sure of that second time that I checked it. And then I have to be sure of the third time. Like, yep, I'm going the right way after like the 9th time. I love silt riders. I wish bugs were real. Dude, I know! Do you know how cool it'd be to, 1, ride on a silt rider, 2, have a silt rider, 3, see bowl netches, just flying jellyfish? I know they're not bugs, but, because, like, bugs don't exist. What are bugs? What are insects? What is a thorax? What is an amphibian? For these things we do not have in the real life. And if we do, it's because of this game right here. Inspired millions of bugs. Millions of species of bugs to exist. That's just the power this game holds. Still needs pants? Nah, bro. We got him his pants, bro. Alright, let me make an actual save here. Because it's been since the start of stream. Like, I want this thing in my backyard. They're so cute. Oh no! Hair shirt of Saint Erelor. No wonder he died. He had an enchanted shirt that damaged his health by 2 points for 6 seconds. I believe I can get a cup in one of these huts right here. Hello. Whoa. Why are you so tanky? Dagoth Gier. 6th house amulet. Well, not what we're looking for. Oh, there's Corpus Weepings. And a House Dagoth cup. All we need is the shield. Hold on to the hare's shirt. That's for a temple quest. Okay, I'll go pick it up. I'll go pick it up. Bam. Hall of Fisto. Temple of Fae. Oh. Well, hello there. Oh, he's fucking me up. Vampiric ring, save me! Just wasted both charges. Alright. Awesome. Tell healed, please. What if I waited 24 hours? Would Vampire Green be full? Oh, almost. We'll wait another one. Bam. It's back, baby. You're all I ever wanted. You're all I ever needed. Yeah. You think I could be in a boy band? In fact, nay. How many in chat want to start a boy band? We'll bring them back. We'll bring them back. Yep, what is that aim? Your aim sucks. Get better, kid. Grandma. Alright. Will be called the Kittens. Can girls join boy bands? If so, I'm down like Charlie Brown. Dude, yeah. They're like you don't need to be a boy to join a boy band. That's just how it is. You don't need to be one. I'm just saying, like, we create a group that's like a boy band. Where we wear an all-white suit. Or, like, all white, clothes. Like they do. And then we have choreographed dances that we do when we sing at a concert. Like Big Time Rush's Worldwide, every time they go worldwide, 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 worldwide. Or like Big Time Rush's boyfriend. So you're looking for a boyfriend, I see that. Give me time, you know I'm gonna be there. Can you up for me? Can you see? I wanna be is your, like, you know, you get what I mean? You get what I mean? You see what I'm cooking here? Except the kittens. Swing by the studio and let's cook up, dude. Bet. And there'll be no auto-tune. Doesn't matter if you can't sing or can't dance. That's gonna be the raw energy of us, you know? It's like, dude, these guys can't sing, but that's what's so good. That's what's so good about the kittens. Why don't you call it the boy band Scrolls 1, the kittens? Then every time we get back together after breaking up, you add a Roman numeral to the name? Yes. I like that swag. Basically Lil Peep, but not ODing on Vinny. Lil Peep, if Lil Peep was good. We will break up at least 17 times. Yes, exactly. Maybe 18 if we're feeling frisky. If we're feeling reckless. And it will all be pre-planned. Like, alright guys, our numbers are going down. Streams are at a standstill. We have to break up. And then we break up. At least 3 of us will go on a solo career. Drop, like, maybe 1 or 2 bangers. And then, like, we'll get back together. And then we'll be like, just dust in the wind, dude. It was never that big of a deal. Like, we were just, you know, we're young. We're young. And then we make, like, a song. We make a whole album. And then, like, something happens. Like, one of us gets too much of an ego. And then we break up again. And then the one that was, like, in the wrong tries to release a single. It doesn't do as well as their last solo career went. But the one in the right, you know, the one everybody's like on side with, drops an absolute heat song, like a heater. Right? You hear me out? And then we get back together again because like everybody else is like, man, I need money, like poor money management, because what's a boy band without at least one of us having poor money management? We make another album, so on and so forth. And then when it's the final time we split up, we come back together to not drop an album or a song. Nay, we come back and do a worldwide tour. When we're all old, we lost our swag. One of us got plastic surgery because we couldn't handle aging. And don't forget the controversies. We have to be controversial. One of us needs frosted tips. Be a boy band without infighting and interpersonal drama. Exactly, swag. Manufactured drama. Yeah, that's how it gets so big. It was planned. Sometimes I go off the grid entirely and live in a cabin in the woods. Dude, I wish. Talani Dust Adept Helm. Nobody wants to be Drake, even Drake. Oh, yeah. Pretty understandable. Making bad disses will help you fall off and uncrash out. Yeah. We should all start boxing careers partway through. Heads up, I'm not gonna be a pedo. Someone else gonna do that. No. This will be the only boy band that does not do that. Would it be boy band or music group? Because, like, not all of us will be boys. But we are inspired by the boy bands. A carnival. That's what we could do. That's what we could do. A carnival. The boy band Scrolls 1. No, it wouldn't be as good if it was the carnival 1. The Carnival Scrolls 1. No, it has to be the Boy Band Scrolls 1. Casey, you're already controversial. You're a ginger. Alright, man. Listen. I think being a ginger is pretty swag. The boxer also has a meme coin, so that ain't me. 1, 2, 3, not it. God, you guys are making a boy band, not it. Could just be a band. One of the boys' bands. Well, I'm not it either. We need at least, like... Whoa! We need at least, like, 6, okay? I'm not gonna do that. I'll be the hot-headed one. You know, the one that always starts the arguments. So I can't be anything else. We'll leave the other one, you know, for the other 3. We could just be a band indeed. We could be like Broke Inside, where it's pop club music, but we're screaming like it's an emo song. Except let's not make the lyrics what they made their lyrics. You know what? Every album will be a completely different genre. Keeping it fresh. Keeping it hip. So, you know, our first album will be pop. Like every other boy band. Then our second album, maybe we'll dabble into, you know, heavy metal. Like some deep heavy metal. No, black metal. We'll dive into black metal. And then our third album will be a complete 180 and will be classical jazz. Like a jazz, but like with classical, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like that classic jazz sound. Then our fourth album will be country. Girl! Can't hold you anymore like a bottle of beer. And then, I think our 5th album will go indie. I think we'll go indie for our 5th. And then our 6th and final album, I think we'll do, experimental trap sound, industrial metal. We'll make a whole new genre. A French bulldog could be a member that checks fighter and meme coiner, because French bulldogs are fuckboys. Dude, what do you have against French bulldogs? What? Can I be the drummer so I can have commitment issues? Yeah, you can be the drummer. I want to play guitar, but get really into it and improve a 40-minute solo into every song? Yes. Yes, you need... We'll always have guitar solos, because what the fuck happened to guitar solos? I'll be listening to some 80s classics, some ye olden rock. I'm like, dude, this guitar solo fucking rocks. Why did we get rid of them? Why did we get rid of them? I mean, we didn't, but they're not as popular. Like they're not in like most of the songs anymore, and it's sad because they're cool and awesome. No country? What? Why not country? You're doing that country song on your own, dog? Listen, bro. I'll do that when I have my solo career for like 1.5 years before we get back together. I'm in on the country. I'll bring the charp. Also, trap plus industrial plus black metal actually sounds so good. Can we have that? Yeah, dude. Of course. Are the French bulldogs in the room with us? I don't see any messages about French bulldogs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I know. What? No. No. You guys are lying. Actually, you know what? No. I'm not gonna take a picture. I'm gonna bring this onto screen right here. You can see yourselves. Explain this message right here. Can somebody explain? Solo career for 3 weeks, we gotta speedrun it? True. We do have to speedrun it. So, what I'm hearing is we have ourselves a boy band. That's what I'm hearing. We have ourselves a boy band. So now the question is, when are we making our album? Because I don't know if you heard of my latest... I don't know if you heard in my latest video how fire my singing is. I went on like a whole minute song, and it was fire. That was improvised. I'm a lyrical genius. I was born for the music. Check spam. That message is not present. I sent you screenshot, Casey. I can't see it. I literally just showed you. I literally just showed you the message. I can see my messages? Well, I can see yours. I can see everybody's message. I can see all. That message is not real, Doug. What, are you saying I'm making it up? You're on something right now? Well, somebody's gotta be... Somebody has to start it. Somebody has to start the... Never mind. I should. I can't do that. Somebody else has got to do that. I did my time. I cannot hit this dude, like, at all. I guess I don't need to. Top comments only. Wow, much elite. I'm over encumbered for why? Why is my strength at 50? Do I have blight disease? Why is my strength at 50? I have literally immune disease. What? Why? Why, game? What the fuck? Why is my strength just now at 50 all of a sudden? It doesn't say I have anything. What is this? Is it just permanent from them? Nah, Doug. I don't even know what to drop. That's so much. That's so much stuff I have to drop. I guess we can drop the Quara amulet. 355 out of 252. I literally have to drop everything. I thought your blight disease was already cured. Well, like, I should be immune to all diseases, but I think they just have an attack that just drains your strength. And I don't have any... I don't have any restore strength potions. Cooties? I guess so. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta look at something. I'm totally not gonna look up. I'm looking something up, totally. I'm totally just doing that, so like you don't need to like worry or anything. It's just something. How long is your strength drained for? Permanently. Oh, we're able to move. Oh, my strength is back to 88. What? No way. Wait, I gotta pick up a shield. Hold on. Meow is doing something nefarious right now. That is a strong word. Nefarious. We need a glass shield. This is what we need, right? We need... And the shadow shield. Not a glass shield. Shadow shield. When isn't he? What do you mean? I'm like an angel. I am an angel. If you look hard enough, you can see my halo. Just FYI. That's Red Mountain region. And that's the waterway. Is there another door? I don't see another door in the waterway. Isn't Nefarious a Resident Evil boss name? Wait, no, that's Nemesis. Oh, jelly. Oh, jelly. Nefarious. Watch out, Jill. Nefarious is chasing after you. Go sniff some pine cones, Nefarious boy. Vulgar boy. What? What is that? Oh, so this is it. We form a band, and before we can even release anything, we're already starting beef. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. And in interviews, I will be like, I gave it my all. I gave it my all. But they, childish. Couldn't handle that I was just the better singer, better looking. Their ego's too fragile. Too fragile. Orc Warhammer. Ah, Shadow Shield. Alright. First breakup before the first album. It was a good run. It was a good run. I mean, you know, we did our best. Good. I'll tell them your pinecone sniffing addiction tore the band apart. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead. Go ahead, do it. Because my comeback album will be far greater than anything you two will ever do in your entire life. My solo career will be fantastic. Where did we come from? Hey guys, we should get the band back together. Dude, I've been thinking about it for like a long time now, and I think you're right. I think you're right, Swag. I think that's just for the best. Like, we were way out of line with each other. We said some nasty things we didn't mean, and you know, I stopped sniffing pine cones. I'm actually allowed back into the national forest. I'm not stealing any more pine cones. I'm not sorry for what I said, but I need money. You gotta like play it up so the fans actually believe we're back together. Of course, nobody's sorry for what they said, and we're all here for the money. But the fans need to know, need to think. They need to think that we're actually back together. I'll bring the jaw harp. Jelly, you really like the jaw harp, huh? I didn't know you were into the jaw harp like that. Okay, let me levitate on out of here. I'll start playing the ocarina. Dude, it's gonna go so hard. If you don't love the jaw harp, something is wrong with you. Just the Frenchie's dog food. Mashed broccoli, cauliflower, cucumber, celery, and pumpkin puree. Do you Earth, do you have a French bulldog? do Do you have one? Ocarina is the only instrument I can vaguely play. This is gonna go crazy with our industrial, experimental, black metal sound. Dude, English Bulldog. I used to... I mean, my mother is allergic to dogs and cats, sadly. But I used to have this English Bulldog stuffed animal. I named him Spike. And since then, I was like, dude, an English Bulldog? I go crazy. But then, I was like, damn, they actually have so many health problems. At least I think it's the English Bulldogs. And then that's changed into Rottweilers and Pit Bulls and Great Danes and Huskies. Maybe not so much a Husky, but like Pit Bulls, Rottweilers. I love the Rottweiler's little eyebrows. He ate normal dog food. Yeah, he's the most annoying pet in the world. English Bulldogs are great. I had one of those, and the wife suggested we get a Frenchie. Okay, so... I'm sorry. I can't get over how... I still can't get over that you called French Bulldogs fuck boys. You called... like I could feel the hate in your heart. Make the French Bulldog the boxer meme coin one. That's hurtful. That's hurtful. So needy, but he wants to be in the band. Hey, listen, he can be in the band. We can have a French Bulldog in the band, because I don't mind French Bulldogs. I actually like French Bulldogs. I don't mind them, because I've never had them, nor have interacted with them, so... Wait, the wife? You gotta get a divorce? No. Okay, I don't know if you should say that. I don't know if... Yeah, I'm too old, so bass and older my gig. Dude, well, we need a bass player. How are we supposed to sell all these action figures if you have a wife? Hide the wife, yeah. You gotta, like every time you're in public with your wife, you gotta, like, just throw, like, you get a wagon, like the red wagon, and then, like, throw a blanket over the wagon and have your wife, like, inside the wagon. And then people will be like, why do you just have a wagon all the time? And you could just be like, it's like my purse, but cooler. Dude, our action figures would be so cool. Like, think about, like, G.I. Joe, but cooler. Snake Eyes, but me. Cooler. Oh god, we're approaching the part I most dislike about the main story.
What is this about?
Third trial. I'm impressed. These 3 tokens you have brought me You may keep them. I don't want them. You have passed the warrior's test, and I will give you the secret of the third trial. In caverns dark, Azura's eye sees and makes to shine the moon and star. This is the third vision, and you must go to the cavern of the incarnate and place sacred to Azura, and look for the moon and star. The secret of the cavern of the incarnate is set in a riddle. The eye of the needle lies within the teeth of the wind. The mouth of the cave lies in the skin of the pearl. The dream is the door, and the star is the key. This riddle is wisdom's test. Take counsel of the wisdom of the tribes, and you shall find the way. Seek the cavern of the incarnate. Gain the moon and star, and bring it to Nabani Mesa. Take with you my blessing, and the blessing of our tribe. Okay, how about I ask you about... Can I not ask you about the cavern of the incarnate? I'll put on a ninja outfit for all the onstage activities. That's how they'll know I'm the cool one. Welcome, Moon and Star. Wait, what if we've all wore tribunal masks? Like the masks of Vivek, Amalexia, and Sotha Sil? You can do that. I'll be wearing the Dagoth one. Because he's the only likable one out of them. Well, I guess he's not the tribunal, but you get what I mean. What if we could cosplay as Dagoth? Wait, we could do that. We could do Dagoth cultists for one tour, and then we could do Lusty Argonian maids for the other tour, and then we could, and then we could, I don't know, I'll dress up as Feindal for one tour. Seems like a cool idea. Can I ask you about the Cavern of Incarnate? I cannot tell you how to find this place. Okay. Cool. I'm so glad that I was able to find where the location of this place is. I don't need this shadow shield. It's taking up my inventory space. I believe it's somewhere over here, though, right? Like, it's right here somewhere, I think. One of them you have to be Dumpy, and then someone has to be the adoring fan. Oh, true! True! We'll find the descendant of whatever cat Dumpy's face is the direct scan of, and have one on tour. Just be the cat walking around on the stage. You know, we gotta find a cat. Alright, guys. You guys need to keep an eye out for a cat that looks like this. Except less humanoid. Keep your eyes out. Our agility's down too. Alright, whatever. The helmet makes up for it. Cavern of the Incarnate. I'm gonna be that guy and look it up. Because I know the door thing, but I don't remember the location. Holy shit, I was right though. Like I actually was spot on. Like that's where it is. Dude, I'm actually so good at this game. Like I'm actually my IQ cannot be contained. Somewhere over there. We've got to walk. We've got a long walk. We could all be different forms of Dumpy. Dude. Swag, you're cooking. One of them is ESO Dumpy, and one is the Dumpy Varine, and one is Dumpy OG. We need more Dumpies, though. We could, there could be Skyrim Dumpy whenever Skyrim Dumpy becomes a thing. Actually, Skyrim Dumpy will become a thing on Saturday. Someone should be Argonian Dumpy. Holy shit. We do need to make Argonian Dumpy. That is true. You have a good point. Because Dumpy could be any race in the Elder Scrolls. Dumpy just chooses to be Khajiit form most of the time. What is chasing me? Oh. And a rat? Get out of here. One of these days, we all just need to go through each game and create Dumpy. We need to create a lot of Dumpies. The Dumpyverse. What's the Skyrim stream? Well, the thing that I have planned for my birthday stream on Saturday, is a Skyrim stream. There's a mod. There's two, actually. Make Argonian Dumpy when you play Fallout 4 with the Argonian mod. Alright, I'll do that. I'll get the Argonian mod. That'll be the only mod that I'll download because I would like to play it somewhat vanilla. Dumpy man into the Dumpyverse. Holy shit. I need to stop going the way that I'm going. I need to be going more this way. I think. I will create Dumpy in literally every game. Also get the mod that makes dog meat unkillable. Okay. I'll get that one. But those are the only two. Because dog meat dying is an instant uninstall. I don't blame you. I remember when I first played Skyrim, the dog you can get in Morthal, not Morthal, Markarth, died. I was so upset. I was extremely upset. I still remember my first Skyrim character. It was a Khajiit that looked like a tiger. It had like the long hair. It had the long hairstyle. And his name was Chips. Because I really liked Chip from Power Rangers Mystic Force. And that is the origin of my first Skyrim character. I still remember my first Oblivion character. That... oh god, there's two. No, he was a dark elf. He had a mohawk. I believe it was a mohawk. And he was very blue. And his name was... See, I don't remember the name, but I remember what he looked like. Mine was an Argonian named T-Rex. Dude, it's a fire name, dude. Dude. I can just, it's not that funny, but I can just see like myself as like an 7-year-old naming an Argonian T-Rex and thinking it's so fucking cool. 7, yeah. Oh, I'm paralyzed.
This is the end of you, sweet! You Enwa! You Enwa! Oh, stupid! Stupid!
How many times are they gonna call me stupid? Okay, I believe it's up and over this mountain. How did I fail at casting the spell? Okay, there we go. Thank you, game, for cooperating with me. I think you should make another Argonian and name that one T-Rex. I got stuck in Bloodskull Barrow and couldn't figure out what you needed to power attack with the Bloodskull Blade, so I gave up on my save and started playing on my dad's save file. You know what? Fair enough. I don't blame you. That one took me a minute until I actually equipped the weapon and started messing around with it. And I was like, oh, what if I power attacked at the door? And sure enough, it worked. And at that moment, I knew I was a kid genius. Because I solved that Skyrim puzzle. Because, you know, everybody knows that Skyrim is known for its hard puzzles. I thought magic was for losers, so I didn't touch any of those spells. Well, as a certified magic enjoyer, that hurts. That hurts. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep tonight. I had 2 swords. You know what? Fuck yeah. That's a fun way to play, though. I love dual wielding in Skyrim. It's one of my favorite ways to play. I don't think this is it right here. Oh! I think it's up more. Yeah, it's definitely up more. It's definitely up more. But I know we're in the right area. The irony of that is the majority of my characters are now mages. Hey man, it's just good. Magic is just good. Especially if you get mods to add more magic, like more spells, more like different kind of spells, and like the perk mods. Dude, magic go crazy. I don't think it's here, but I know we're in the right area. I have a feeling Now you die.
Stupid!
Wow. That was a massacre. Kite and arrow? I will take more. I just saw my carry weight increase like a lot more than I thought, so we will not be taking that. What were they eating? Scuttle? Man, they were living it rough out here. My current Skyrim character was a pure mage until I hit 1000 magicka, then I decided to max out the rest of my skills. Fair enough. I usually like to focus on like fighter, stealth, or fighter, thief, and mage, like depending on what I'm doing. So like, because when I'm doing mage, I like to max out all of the schools, right? If I'm doing fighter, I like to max out all of the fighter, and if I'm doing thief, then I like to max out all of the thief skills. That's just kind of how I am. If it's not here, then where? You're still alive? I know it's somewhere over here, but how is it? I had 100 in all my magic stats and felt so strong. I have 100 in all my skill trees now. Dude, hell yeah. You are gaming. Hello, Trash. Hey, fellas. You come in. You say that like you're coming in here with like the finger guns. Hey, fellas. You know what? It's a power move. That's a power move. It's haunted raccoons. What? Who is haunted raccoons? Raccoons. How do you even pronounce that? Is it ra or ra? Ra or ra? You missed it when we started a boy band? You know what I miss? Our brotherly love when we were in that boy band. That's my PokeGo user. That's a fire name. Rack. Oh. I see. Very, very helpful. Dude, we gotta get the band back together. I agree. Hey, Trash, do you want to be in a boy band? Doxed by Swagster. Yep. Now everybody knows your location and what you had for dinner last night. There it is. I knew I was in the right area.
The door is locked.
Right.
Not open. The star is the key. The door is locked and will not open. The star is
Guart, get out of here. Yeah, so you still recruiting? Yes, we are. We have me, Swag, Jelly, Earth. So yeah, you can be in. You're in. We just need one more. Oh wait, and the French Bulldog. So we now have a full 6-person boy band. But why are there enemies nearby now? This game. Is it that cliff racer? Is that what it is? Oh my god, it probably is that cliff racer. Earth's Bulldog. Yeah. Oh, it is the... I almost said Bulldog. It is the cliff racer. Bro sensed me through the mountain. It's 8 p.m. Stars in the sky, then it would open the door. Dawn and twilight. Twilight? Holy shit. Where's Edward? Where's my Edward? In fact, where's my Jacob as well? I don't know. Cause like I thought it would be.
Door is locked.
How did it?
The star.
How did resting from 2 p.m. for 4 hours get us to 8 p.m. and not 6 p.m.? Can somebody explain that to me?
In the dawn hour under Azura's star, the door is
Sounds so
open.
good. I'm in. Huge. So we have Trash, Swag, Jelly, Earth's Bulldog, and me. And our sound is gonna be experimental, industrial, pop, backwash, indie folk, black metal, hardcore screamo, jazz. That's our sound. So I guess you could say we're an experimental boy band. Go to Solstheim to meet Jacob, and go somewhere where vampires to meet Edward. Oh, yeah, true. I do need to go to Solstheim to meet Edward. Actually, no. Me and Edward broke it off because we were a vampire, but then we got cured. So me and Edward, we're not compatible anymore. Actually, wait, that makes us even more compatible. But we have to meet Jacob to make our decision. Don't forget the trap. Right, trap as well. I love it. Well, good. You're part of the boy band. And we've already decided that we're gonna break up and get back together 17
Nerevar
times.
reborn, incarnate.
Christ.
Your first 3 trials are finished. Now, 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander Ashcans and the Great House Councillors.
Yes.
4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nerevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
With a sprinkle of J-pop? Yes. Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Is that J-pop? I only know like the 80s city J-pop. But like who hasn't heard that at this point, you know? You aren't in high school, Edward isn't interested. Oh, good point. I guess we will go with Jacob. I died 400 years ago. In the last days of turmoil and unrest after the Empire came to Morrowind, I was a thinker and not a doer. And though I was marked by stars, I was not a hero. Take these things of mine. My bones won't complain. I saw Morrowind fall to the Empire. I lived through the humiliation of the surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike. For their betrayals in later years, I despaired, and turned to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting in the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor. I have no further use for them. What if I don't want them? Where is your armor? You get a spear? 5 to 11 points of poison? It's not that good. That's K-pop? Right, BTS is K-pop. Can we do theme songs for animes for a bit? Steel Ball Run will need music. We could do that. No, wait, we should do the Ninjago theme song. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We'll be cooking. Don't worry. We'll do everything. Anime intros, movie end credit songs, Kids Bop. Yeah, we'll also have Kids Bop. Do some covers of our songs. We'll make songs for video games. We'll also make a Scooby-Doo intro, like Simple Plan. I almost said Bowling for Soup, but Simple Plan. We'll make jingles for commercials, like if you need a new toaster, go to toastme.com. Ba-da-da-da. We'll also have to make an app. We have to make an app. It's inevitable. One of us well, we already discussed this. One of us, actually the French bulldog, will go into the meme coin. We gotta make some It's Raining Tacos-esque music for Roblox. Oh, true. Or like the Narwhal song. We can cover all genres. That way we can take over. Exactly. I like your thinking, Trash. This is why you're the innovative one. It's raining tacos out of the sky. Tacos. Don't even ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos. Can we make the new My Little Pony theme song? They'll need one of those at one point. Dude, yeah. Any show that needs a theme song, we'll make it. I lived in the late years of the Tribunate, and behind the scenes, I helped us demoralize, then repel the Akaviri invaders. I knew nothing of the Nerevarine or Dagoth until I took refuge with the Ashlanders. I died a fool, trying to loot ruined Kogurun. Here, take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing. Probe and lockpick. Wow, thanks. I was an Ashkon. I led my people against the Akaviri, while the Cyrodiil dogs fled before them like Kaguti. I quested deep into the strongholds and Red Mountain, cleansing the unclean things with their own blood. I did not heed the counsel of the women, and to my shame, I craved glory, but never saw my real enemies. My axe and boots are yours, with my blessing. Oh, an axe! Cool. Fortify attack. 10 points for 30 seconds on sale. Nice. See, oh, our long blade's already at 60. Sorry, buddy. I'm not using your axe. Okay, I'll just go around the ghosts, because for some reason I can't walk through the ghosts. I was a holy crusader of the temple in the golden era of the Tribunate. I contributed to the writings that were later suppressed by the temple, and now would be called apocrypha. I followed the tribunal unquestioningly. To my regret, I never believed the Nerevarine prophecies until it was too late. Take my humble possessions with my blessings. Cool. She gave me books. Do you know who I am? Do you know mace. I'll drop the axe too. They give you so much stuff, but it's like I don't have the space for it. I have failed. I was not the one. Okay, my bad, dude. Alright, I think we talked to all of them. Alright. I must return to her and seek her counsel. Alright, back to the Ursulaku camp. We should talk about the My Little Pony jar. I think maybe we shouldn't. Huge win for Dumpy. It is. All that stuff getting handed to us for free, it is a huge win. Especially after spending so much money being a vampire. You know, I mean, we could talk about the My Little Pony jar. We could talk about that, but why? Why would we talk about that? And if we're on the topics of jars, then we have to talk about the jar the dude sat on. And then we'd have to talk about literally every other jar situation. And then that would somehow lead to the Gojo tampon situation. And it would just be a bad rabbit hole to go down. And then somehow we'll get back to Jelly being a legend at the hack draw or whatever. Hack draw. Goodness, there are an innumerable amount of channels called Trash Boat that have a raccoon from regular show as the profile picture. What is Rigby? Rigby and Jar Jar Binks. Oh yeah, and Jar Jar Binks. Hey, but there's only one trash boat. The only true trash boat. And that is the one here with us right now. Jar Jar Binks. Jaw harp? Is that what it's called? A jaw harp? Because that's where the name is from. The name is from regular show? I haven't seen a whole lot of regular show. Are there any trash boats in the room with us right now? There is. There is indeed. Trash boat. Any there is trash boats in the room with us. Thank you, Lord. Me. Dude. Is this a dead cliff racer or an alive one? Looks dead. The one and only. The true trash boat. The only boat of trash. It's already 9? What happened? What happened to today? All of a sudden, I'm waking up, and now it's, hey, you need to go to sleep. And you know what I say to that? Okay, I will go to sleep. I will sleep. But first, Morrowind, and then Porcelain Throne, and then sleep. Excuse me? I hear something else walking. Oh, there's a rat. Look at this rat. Slow ass rat. Oh, so 3 cliff racers wasn't enough, I guess. There had to be a 4th. Where am I going? How do I always end up going south? I don't understand how I always just end up going south. Did that person who was telling you to cut off your luscious locks of ginger hair and was praising the Chinese government ever come back? No, because I banned them. Dude just came in here. Like, I was literally just about to end stream. Like, I was just turning in the last quest. He comes in here. You know, types a few times in Chinese. I can't read Chinese, by the way, so I didn't know what he was saying. And then, all of a sudden, bro just, just starts insulting me. It's like, bro, what? And then telling me gingers don't exist. And you know what? He might be right. He graduated from some place. So he must be right. Gingers, I don't exist. Guys, I'm sorry to tell you, but I don't exist. I don't. I'm just a figment of your imagination. I'm not real. None of this is real. You are literally staring at a blank phone right now. The phone isn't even on. The screen isn't even on. I am just a imaginary ginger you have made up. Because gingers in the real world do not exist. I kind of wanted to see what else he had to say. I did too, but I also didn't know what he was going to say that could go wrong. That YouTube's Autobot would be like, oh, well, shit. You know? That was for sure a youngling who was playing pretend. Yeah. I don't know, man. Somebody just peed in the dude's cereal that morning, and he's like, you know what? I'm on PC, can't fool me. What if I told you that you are dreaming right now? You're not awake. You fell asleep. Morrowind doesn't even exist. Like, this whole thing, it doesn't exist. I'm telling you guys are gonna wake up. And you're gonna be in the chairs like Wall-E. The people in Wall-E. I think it was Wall-E. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Take me back! Take me back! And then you'll try to go to sleep again. To come back here. And you know what? I'll be here. Anyways. What? Ah, the fourth trial is a stranger's voice, unites the houses, 3 halls, calls him Hortator. When you have been named Hortator by each of the 3 great houses of Vardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you will have passed the 4th trial. Okay. What about the 5th trial? The 5th trial. A stranger's hand unites the Velothi 4 tribes. Call him Nerevarine. The 4 tribes are 4 tribes of Vardenfall. The Urslaku, the Ehmusa, the Zainab, and the, Erebenizim. When you have been named Nerevarine by each of the 4 Ashlander tribes of Vardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you will have passed the 5th trial. Okay, now this is the part of the main quest where I don't like it. I don't like this part of the main quest. I'm gonna be honest. This is my least favorite part about Morrowind. Are these 2 quests right here. The houses are fine, but like the Ashlanders. My god. They're spread out, you get there and they're like, hey, go over here. What? What am I in combat with? Excuse me? Is that... Oh, it's Ginger. I'd wake up and immediately invent Morrowind. That... Hey, you know what's smart? You could be the Todd Howard of real life. You could be Mr. Todd Howard, but you could just be Trash Boat, but like the Todd Howard of the actual reality that isn't this. That's an idea. It happens. Okay, take me to Telmora. Actually, wait, no, we want to go to Cole. Okay, we go to Cole, then we go to Dagenfell, and then we go to Telmora. Todd Howard of the not Matrix? Exactly. You could be the legitimate. You could be the legit Todd Howard. That's not in the Matrix. I don't think I've ever seen Ginger. How? I like that. You know, it's kind of crazy how it just might work. It just works like that. I guess I can see how somebody has never seen like the actual plant root. It's a root, right? Ginger is a root. Root of ginger. But when I'm eating sushi, I need ginger. I need that shit. It just works. It just works, Trash. It just works. Oh. I mean, I've had this, I have this boba that's been sitting on my desk for 2 hours since I started stream. Do you think it's fine? It tastes fine. You could say it just works. You could just say that. And it just might work. Okay, this is what we're gonna do, alright? I'm gonna get to the Ahem Musa camp. Alright? And then I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Because 1, I am extremely eepy. I am tired. And 2, I'm kinda hungry. So, I also want to eat. But tomorrow we will be back, and I want to finish the main story tomorrow. So I will sit down in this chair, in this exact room, in this exact corner, touching this exact keyboard and this exact mouse, and we won't end until we beat the main story. Because in reality, I need to do longer streams, or this is gonna take like forever, right? So. You know what else just works? Reforming the boy band. Dude, we're getting the band back together. Every time you say that, I just think of Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. You're the one that sets the bar. I forgore the lyrics. Old Boba, call that Robert. What? Old Boba, call that Robert. I don't get it. What the fuck? You know what? Fuck yeah, Trash, you're going off. Hell yeah. You can just improvise the lyrics. That's the best part. What do you call a car with no wheels? What do you... I don't know, what? What do you call a car with no wheels? Because Bob is short for Robert? How? Thought I cooked? No, you're cooking. I just don't get... See, it's like the thing, like I literally just had this, something came up today. How is Richard long form of Dick? Like, how is Dick short for Richard? At least I think it's Richard. How? Alright. Maybe I'm just too intellectually challenged to understand the full meaning. Cheesecake. What do you call a car with no wheels? Cheesecake. I do not get it. I like cheesecake car? What the fuck am I... What the fuck am I missing? What am I missing here? I don't get it. Oh god, wait, hold on. We need to go to... Telmora.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Explain it. Okay. Alright, Trash, I'm waiting for your explanation. Water walking. Because, like, when the engine, the wheels of the, like, under the hood, you know? I gotta go. Oh, okay. No, I understand. When the engine and then, like, the wheel of the, like, under the hood. Yeah, I know. I get it. Got you. I got you. Don't worry. I see the joke now. That was very funny. Mom said dinner is ready. Dude. What'd everybody have for dinner? If you ate dinner. Because if you're like me, sometimes you don't eat dinner. You know? Sometimes you're just not hungry. But what did everybody have? I'd like to talk about food because I'm hungry. I'm thinking of making a peanut butter and honey sandwich. I think that's the route I'm gonna go to tonight. Our acrobatics is almost at 70. It used to be at 90 when we were a vampire. Our strength was 124 when we were a vampire. We are just a husk of what we were. Alright. Alright. I had Little Caesars because the pretzel crust pizza is back. Dude, I haven't ever had their pretzel crust pizza. Is it good? Pizza with chili peps? Shit, do I have to have pizza now? Do I gotta go get some pizza? I can't be left out. I can't be left out in the pizza making. What do we say? In the pizza eating. That's if, right, pizza places are still open. For me. They're probably not. It's the best gimmick pizza. Alright, I'll have to try it. I mean, even if I don't like it, it's not like I'm spending a whole lot. It's Little Caesars. Unless Little Caesars has upped their prices since the last time I went. Then we might have a problem. We might have a problem. Sounds really nice. It like stuffed crust type of gimmick? Like, is it stuffed crust, pretzel crust, or is it just pretzel crust? Because, like, I like pretzel bread. Pretzel bread is good. So if it's like pretzel bread, which I imagine it is, then I'll probably like it. It's $7, dude. I might have to get me some pretzel crust pizza from Little Caesars. I wonder if the Little Caesars by my place is not closed, like, you know, shut down. Wow, it's actually still open. That's crazy. That's actually wild. Anyways, I think I'm gonna get some food and then head to bed. You can get stuffed crust pretzel crust, but there's also non-stuffed crust. Oh, I see. Wait, do they still have like those bites? They had like these bites. Like they're not like crazy. Actually, their crazy bread goes fucking tough. Am I thinking of the right place? Or am I thinking of Domino's? Because one of the two had like these like garlic knot bites or whatever the fuck, and they were super fucking good. They were super good. What a time to be alive, to be honest. I know. Actually, in any year we could have been born. We were too early for medieval times. I mean, we were too late for medieval times and too early for cyberpunk times, but just in time for the KFC pizza. That is something to be proud of, everybody. I want everybody to stand up and clap for the monumental, life-changing experience we have had living in the same time, same decade as the KFC pizza. That's honestly wonderful. My will to live just skyrocketed after I thought of that. Like, wow. What would I do without the KFC pizza? I don't know what I would do with myself. Just in time for the nuclear filter. We're alive at the same time as LeBron James Femboys and Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Is that like your motto for life? is that your motto for life? The swagster code to living. LeBron James Femboys and Skyrim Anniversary Edition. My god, what a trio. Born just in time for KFC pizza and anime and microplastics. God bless. Amen. Amen. Alright guys, I appreciate everybody for watching, stopping by, chatting with me. I had fun. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 6 p.m. MST. And I hope to see you all there. And God bless Femboys. I couldn't leave stream off on a better note. Everybody have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. And God bless Femboys. Amen.